One of my favourite parts about running a waste removal business has to be looking for hidden treasure amongst all the rubbish. And today we're going to try and make as much money as we can from discarded items, things that people didn't want and that they obviously thought there was no value in. And is it possible to find actual gold in the rubbish? Stick around to find out. Today I am going through all the things and all the little freebies that I've acquired over the last 2 months whilst I've been doing the waste removals. And there is some really nice hidden treasures in there too. But we need to sort through it all, see what's worth keeping, see what's worth selling, and see how much money we can make from it. Sometimes when you're running the waste removals, you know, the margins can be tight, the profits can be tight. So if I can get some little freebies and make a little bit of cash on the side from that, then that's brilliant. But before I do any of that, I need to go get the van emptied. So I am currently on my way down to the waste transfer station because I have a van full of general waste from a couple of jobs that I did late last night. I'm not actually going to my closest waste transfer station like I normally do. I'm going to the one that's about 5 miles further away. The jobs that I did last night were pretty messy and it was pretty dark, so the van's loaded quite badly. Now my local waste station, they have the segregated bins, so you have to obviously separate everything properly, like garden waste, wood, general waste, and it all has to go in its corresponding bin. Now the one I'm going to today, you don't need to do that. It's like a big rubbish pile in the yard, so you just reverse up to it, open the back doors, launch everything out. So this is the weigh bridge. We'll go on here and it'll tell us our weight here, right? Look, if we have a look. Hello mate, you alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, good, thanks. General waste? Yeah. Do you need me to stand on? Yeah. Yes mate, yeah. Perfect, thank you. Oh no, it's busy. There's a bloody right queue. I guess I'll queue up in this and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Nothing. And now we weigh out and see how much that's going to cost us. I think we were 2.5 tonne on the way in. 1980. That's alright.
Take your card, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, lovely.
Thank you very much. See you later. So I've just got out of the waste transfer station and I'm looking at my ticket and they've overcharged me. I was definitely 1,980 kilo on the way out, but they've got me down as 1,940. So I've paid £107.43 for 560 kilograms of general waste. It's just a little bit frustrating as a small business getting charged extra. I mean, £7 better off in my pocket than theirs, isn't it? Certainly with the way diesel prices are at the minute. Anyway, I want to show you all the treasures that I've got. I think you're going to be quite surprised. The first item was way too big to fit in my lockup, so I've had to store it down at my allotment. A massive set of ladders. Oh, And when I say massive, I mean massive. Because these are double, so it goes even higher. Now I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. I've got no use for them, so I'm probably just going to sell them. If I don't break them, I'll probably stick these up on Facebook Marketplace for 100 quid. Whoa. Jesus, they are heavy. Right, let's go down to the lockup and I'll show you all the other stuff. So welcome to my little car boot store. Certainly what it looks like, isn't it? So what have we got? We've got a 3/4 sofa bed. Brilliant condition, nothing wrong with it. I didn't fancy paying £350 a tonne Pops waste price to get rid of it when there's nothing wrong with it. So that'll either get sold on Facebook for maybe £20–30 or I'll just donate it to a charity shop. I'm sure they'll be happy to take it. Got a camping bench, I think, but it's aluminium framed, and an extension as well with a fuse. It's quite a good one. I believe it's for like camping or caravanning or something, but certainly got to be worth 10–20 quid of that. We have this big unit. I'll show you the little things inside in a minute, but for now we've got this unit. It's really big, it's really heavy, and it's in good condition. It looks quite old. It's certainly not a bit of flat pack furniture. It'd be an awful shame to get rid of that. So again, I'll probably sell it for 20–30 quid, maybe 40 quid. If nobody wants to buy it, it'll go to charity or it'll come to a car boot. Got an LG TV. I think it's 32-inch. It's an older model, but I've been told it works. They just wanted rid of it because they were upgrading. I think it was in the daughter's bedroom, this. But it just needs a cable. A power in cable, so I'm going to order one of them on eBay and I'm actually going to keep that. That can go in my spare room. I don't actually have a TV in my spare room and I probably won't watch it, but you know. Got an old laptop, an old Dell laptop. I need to be quick here because it's raining and these are electrics. That's heavy, that. It weighs about 5 or 6 kilo. But it just felt wrong throwing it away, so I was like, sod it, I'll keep it, surely someone will buy it. And then we've got the bicycles and a scooter. So, yeah, these 3 bikes come from waste jobs, just people throwing them away, had no use for them. They're good bikes. I mean, yeah, they're old and they're probably a little bit weathered and a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for, neglected. But there's still some life left in them. This bike come from Bike Shop a couple of months ago when I was flicking bikes. If you remember my old YouTube videos, the Bike Shop donated me that. Still don't know what to do with it, so I will probably list all 4 of them on Facebook Marketplace together for like £50. I imagine somebody will come and take them for that. I don't want to split them up, I don't want to sell them individually, just all 4 for 50 quid. That'll do me. Little drift scooter. It's like brand new, that. It is literally brand new. My fiance's already had a little blast on it. I think she's a bit too big for it, but it was a good fun. So including the ladders, let's call it £100 for the ladders, 20 quid, tenner, so that's 130, 150, another 20, 170, keep, 50, so it's like 220 quid here, there or thereabouts. 220 quid that was otherwise going to the tip, that I would have had to pay to tip as well. Right, let me show you the best items, the little things in here, proper little treasures as well. Let me get all this put away because it's raining. I'll put it all away and we'll show you the best items. Before I show you the jewellery, have a look at these. These cool little storage boxes. They're nothing special and they're not expensive or anything. I just thought they were pretty cool and they'll definitely come in handy for like screws, bolts, nuts, stuff like that. I'll find a good use for them, I'm sure. I just couldn't bring myself to throw them away. They'll definitely come in handy at some point. But anyway, on to the really good stuff. So I found these during different waste removal jobs. We'll come on to the necklace in a minute, but first, let's have a look at the ring. Now at first I thought this ring was just a bit of costume jewellery because I do get quite a lot of that. But after looking a bit closer, I could see some markings along the inside of it, some little hallmarks. Now I had a quick look online and I couldn't find anything, but then I used Google Lens and it came up with a result. So you can see that it's a sterling silver Pandora ring, and all of these stones are actually little sapphires as well. So it's not costume jewellery, and it's certainly not worthless either. Because if you have a look on the Pandora website, these sell for £69. Not bad. And then we've got this beauty as well. And again, I initially thought this had to be costume jewellery, because nobody in their right mind is going to throw gold away, right? But if you look really closely here, you probably can't see on this camera, on the clasp on the very end, it actually says 750. Now 750 refers to 75%, which would mean that this is 18 karat gold. And as soon as I saw that, I obviously got pretty excited, knowing that I could be potentially sat on quite a decent amount of cash here. But unfortunately, it's not real gold. It's gold plated. So my granddad worked as a jeweller for a good chunk of his life, and inevitably he was the first person that I went to go see when I found the chain. I left it with him for a few days to do some testing, I think he did an acid test on it. And yeah, he rang me up yesterday to let me know that unfortunately it's not real gold. It's gold plated onto copper. So it's pretty much worthless, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's one of those things. It could have been real, and if it was, it would have been a really nice payday. And that is exactly why I check through most things, or as much things as I can, before I take them to the tip. You'd be absolutely amazed at what people throw away. And as I said before, it's probably my favourite part of the job, is looking through the waste for things of value. Anyway, I've listed all those items on Facebook, so hopefully over the coming weeks that will bring me some cash in. Anything that doesn't sell, I will probably stockpile it in my lockup and then do a car boot a little bit later in the year, probably summertime. I don't think I'm going to sell the jewellery either. There's not a lot of it and it's not worth a right lot. I'm probably going to stockpile this as well until there's a decent amount, enough to do something with it. So unfortunately, I didn't strike real gold this time, but it's still early days in this waste removal business. There is still plenty of time to find some real treasure. If you've enjoyed this video, drop us a like down below and leave a comment as well. I'm interested to know, what are your best finds? What's the best thing that you found that someone was throwing away that you either kept or sold on? Subscribe to the page if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.